I've been noticing a trend about marriage and divorce in my own clinical practice. And what I've noticed is that whether it's an individual seeking therapy for their relationship problems, for their marriage problems, or it's a couple coming together to try and fix their problems in the marriage, there's a common pattern in the way that women seek therapy from the way that men do. Women seem to be very proactive when it comes to marriage and divorce, men to be quite reactive. This is in my own clinical practice. The reason I say that is because when a woman is coming to therapy, it's because she's really worked through the relationship. She's tried her best, she's given her best, and she's reached her wit's end. So by this point, when she's coming to me, she believes that the relationship cannot be saved. So she's hopeless about the relationship. And she's already made that decision to leave the relationship. And she may have communicated this decision to their spouse, verbally or non-verbally, implicitly or explicitly. So the spouse is aware that this relationship is coming to an end. And in most cases, women would leave marriages because of unfair distribution of roles. They would leave marriages because of disconnection, emotionally, psychologically, to their partners. But there are other reasons as well. Now, that's why I say proactive. A woman would try and see and try many things to try and save the relationship, such that by the time they're coming to the conclusion that nothing will ever work for this relationship, their decision is made. They're coming to me to try and understand themselves as clearly as possible for the decision they've already made. So they're not asking me to help them make that decision, they've already done it. But when a man is coming to me on the other side, and the reason why I say they're reactive is because they're desperate to save the relationship. They're desperate not to lose the relationship. And some of them may acknowledge that it's their doing or part of their doing that led to the relationship to reach to that point. Others might be in denial, but they're desperate not to lose the status in the institution of marriage that it gives them. And so for a man, when they're coming, it's a reaction to the woman who's already threatened to leave the marriage. And so once I was seeing this, I decided, let me see if other people are seeing the same thing. And I went to look at scientific literature. And when I looked it up, I saw that up to 70% of divorces are initiated by women, and this is in different regions. And so these studies have been replicated in other areas apart from the US where it was conducted, and the findings were the same. Others were quoting 65%, 67, 62, but it's around the same place. More than 60% of divorces are initiated by women. It doesn't mean that men actually want to stay in the marriage. Like I said, one of the reasons is just the status. And what I've learned is that men hold more importance to the marital status, being married, than women do, which is quite different from the way I thought. I used to think that women really valued the status of being married, but now I'm realizing that men value it more than women do. And that doesn't mean that a man wants to work on the marriage, it just means that they want to continue keeping that status. And I saw in the studies that up to 27% of women who initiate divorces that successfully go through may regret their decision to divorce, but more than 40% of men would regret that divorce going through successfully. And so when I saw this literature and I looked at my own clinical experience, there was quite a stark similarity there. And I thought I'd share with you.